of script equals a minute of actual finish thing equals a day of shooting.
Yeah.
Whereas ours is
a page a minute, an hour.
A page a minute, an hour.
It's like if it's a 5-page script, it will take us about 5 hours to shoot, depending on the content, right? Like if it's just a conversation between two people, that'll be quicker, right? Because it's just like, all right, we'll shoot all of your shots. Your next line is this. Your next line is this. Your next line is this. All of your shots.
Yeah, we got iPad. Since we got iPads, we've been using the iPad as like a teleprompter.
It's a business.
So. And it's just a matter of like, this is what we do, you know, especially like before we were doing it full time. This is just what we did on the weekend. Like that, it's just when we did, like when you, sometimes very rare occasions where we actually like have a backlog of videos. It feels weird. So we're like, we don't actually have to shoot this weekend, what do we do? Well, we're hanging out together anyway, we might as well shoot something.
This is a real conversation I had for Kathleen comes into work on Monday morning and says, hello, coworker Jamie. I go, hey James, how's it going? He's like, hey Kathleen, how was your weekend? And I was like, oh, it was actually really relaxing. I didn't do a whole lot. Like we shipped 110 t-shirts on Friday. We filmed on Saturday. And we did a couple pickup shots on Sundays. And then we watched a movie on Sunday night. It was awesome. And he's like, how's that relaxing? I've been well all weekend. Well, I had Sunday night off. That's just what we're busy, but we do what we love, so it doesn't feel like work.
And we love your work too. Thank you.
Also, guys.
Two brief things. Yeah. One, I introduced a friend of mine to the Loading Ready Run series, and she's ever so thankful. Except when she saw the Magic Edition, when you were all getting right back into Magic and having the huge fight back and forth with everything. I was wondering, is that in similarity to real life?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the thing with Cover Hustle is that it's all based on, it's sort of based on things that happen to us.
Inspired by it.
Inspired, yeah. And that was like literally just, this is what we're like, this is because of PAX Prime. Like it happened in the episode, because of PAX Prime, we started just playing.
That episode more than most was, there was a lot of stuff in there that was just straight up.
Also the whole thing about like having a limit on how much we were going to spend on Magic, and then immediately going over that. That also happened.
What was the limit?
It was supposed to be 2 boosters a month.
Yeah.
Hang on. So that was October, November.
I think we've used up like
February.
50 years.
So we'd be on our 12th booster right now.
We might do another Spy shot.
Yeah. So that didn't happen.
And I was sort of ticked when it came by last year. I wanted to give you guys something, and I actually made a solid deck only for you guys. So, would you like a deck?
Sure.
It's unbeatable, but it's only played 2 games.
It's an extended, extended. It's a legacy team deck.
Alright.
Are we planning on doing another season with an overarching plot like the first season?
First season got away from us a little bit. It got, I would say, high-spirited.
Yeah, that was a deliberate decision
Yeah.
to not be as concerned. We felt that, especially near the end of the first season of Hustle, that it got too, we were more concerned about moving the plot forward than actually making good jokes and stuff. So
Yeah, I mean, it was fun.
Yeah,
we learned a lot doing it, but it got to the point where it was sort of like, instead of writing, this would be funny, and let's see how our characters in Hustle will react to that. It was like, all right, so in this episode, so if this is happening here, in this episode, this needs to happen, so we've got to make that happen. So it's, and I mean, I like to think that we still did it funny. Obviously, people enjoyed it, but I don't think it was as good as it could have been if we weren't sort of strapped into an arc that had to happen and has a beginning, middle, and end. And so
they're playing magic.
What we,
You know, like, what is going on? Where's their walking robot?
what we discovered is, I mean, one of the reasons that we started Counter Hustle was we were like, this was before unscheduled, right? We were like, okay, we want to get people to know about us on the internet, right? So we're like, okay, what do people like? You know, so let's try and do like a sitcom with recurring characters, and you know, so and we were like trying to
build up the following.
yeah, to build a following. But you know, we don't want to just be like all our existing fans, right? So we moved it. We sort of moved our videos of us playing ourselves and sort of formalized it into this sort of Counter Hustle universe where we started from somewhere where you could come in, like in the first episode, and sort of pick it up. And when you're trying to get people to come to something like that, you need to figure out a target, like who you're targeting, who you're marketing it to. And it turns out that the target audience for Hustle was people who were already our fans. With laser precision, we targeted that demographic, which is great, but didn't do what we'd expected. So it wasn't like a failure because we still had a lot of fun doing it and everyone enjoyed it. So it was like, all right, success on that. But yeah, I think that it's more fun and we get it's more fun and funnier when it's not there isn't a plot, when there's ongoing continuity. You know, if something happens in one episode, in the next episode, that really happened, but it's not like a plot with like being taken over. Probably not going to go to the plot. Thank you. Would have been a short answer. But so much less good news like that. Are you going to do another? Are you going to do another Counter Hustle plot? No, next question.